Hello, Goat. I wanted to say thank you very much for your eloquent, well-thought-out video response to mine. You put forth a lot of really concise thoughts and brought up several points that I felt that I needed to touch on. There's a lot of things that you said in your video that I'm going to bypass, not because I didn't feel that it's worthy enough to touch on and comment about, but rather I felt that there were just certain points that I did want to clarify in order for us to continue to have this conversation. First and foremost, yourself and several other atheists have commented on my video about the word God, or how are we to prove or disprove God if you do not define what God is. You need to explain what God is before we can actually go about the process of meeting your challenge. The reason why I didn't do that specifically is because, quite frankly, I don't think, and this is a personal philosophy, I don't think that there is such a thing as a ultimate God. God is a different thing to different people. Your God may very well be logic. My God may very well be a big floating fat guy in the sky. It could be anything to anybody. If I were to say to you, God is the fat guy floating in the sky, then I would be speaking incorrectly. I'm asking you to disprove my God. And that's not the point of this exchange. And I'm not asking to have a debate with you directly. I just want you to present to me your approach to how it is that you see what is God or what isn't God and why. And I'm doing that to atheists and theists alike. I'm hoping to open the floor to a new level of discussion, hopefully a new understanding and a new level of exchange. It has stagnated into arguing semantics over documentation. It's no longer about the entity of God or the concept of God. It's about this book says this, and that book says that, and this scroll says this, and that document says that. And that's really, it's like you said, it's boring, it's tedious, and it's been done, and it's moved so far away from the actual open debate and discussion about the idea to you suck, you're wrong, you're crazy, you have no morals, slander, 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 what have you. The second thing that I definitely wanted to touch on was something that you didn't seem to be very clear on, and that's not your fault. I wasn't exactly very specific, and that's simply because I don't have a specific way to explain it. I said that I was a spiritualist. What that means to me is that my connection with whatever entity, higher power, spiritual, what have you, is a very personal one. I don't follow dogmatic ritual. I don't follow organized religious documentation. My connection with whatever that is a personal one that I've developed through my life experience and through the things that I understand and how I process the world. I see that as sort of like, think of me as a contractor. I'm not a full-time employee. I do the job, I get things done, but I do it in my own way without having the definitive, contract of the job itself. That's what I mean by a spiritualist. I have a personalized connection with whatever it is that I believe, and that works for me. And that's what I meant by spiritualist. So there are several other points that you touched on in your video that I really want to go into, but I'm going to keep this short. I do hope that we continue the open communication, and this sets a standard for future exchanges between atheists and spiritualists and religious people and theists of all colors, creeds, and makes and models, because I really just would like to see that people move forward in open conversation and debate. So once again, Goat, thank you very much. I really appreciate the fact that you were the atheist of all the atheists on YouTube that responded to this, because I feel that you're very intelligent. I've always appreciated the fact that you have gone about your process in addressing the issue or addressing the concept without personally attacking the individual and tearing them down. So thank you very much. Hopefully that did answer some of the questions that you put forward. And once again, I appreciate the fact that you put the video out there. The exchanges on my video have been really positive, and so yeah, I just wanted to say thank you very much, and I look forward to our future conversations.